What's up, Dilly Gang?
Touch!
And now you are coming to another live episode. Not necessarily live. This is recorded, obviously, because it's a YouTube video, and it's not happening live. But in this video, we're going to actually do another remake. We're going to remake Michael Jackson's Rock My World. This is for the people who come to the channel. They are definitely the most vocal when they come to the Michael Jackson remakes, and I appreciate all of you for coming through on there. And just to give a little bit of background of this video is sponsored by Dem Chords Volume 2, which is my 90s loop keyboard loop library. Make sure you check it out at DLTTK.com to hear some samples if you need some loops for your music production. All right, so we're going live right now. I'm going to make sure I got some volume on my headphones. And in this video, we're going to jam it out. So it's going to be a very easy groove, and we're going to start with the piano first because that's probably the most recognizable part of the song. We're going to do this in 96 beats per minute and hook it up like that. So and the piano that I'm using is from the Expand plugin. Show you that on the screen right here so you can see that, and right there you can see that Expand is opening up. Boom. Got that right there. I'm using that because it's a very lightweight plugin, opens very fast, very quickly, and very good to do tutorials with. So I'm just going to hit record. And one thing we want to do is, after I record that, I want to add a little bit of swing. So I got a little bit of swing. But the interesting thing that I saw Rodney Jerkins, or listened to what Rodney Jerkins did, is that a lot of the music parts in this beat is like swung, right? It's got that swung flavor, and then the drums itself is basically straight ahead. So that's very interesting. So we got the pianos down. So now we're going to add some drums. And I'm starting a new kit called the Wagyu kit. And this is my first drum kit I'm going to release from DLTTK.com. And the sounds that are used in this kit will be featured in this drum kit that I'm coming out with. So with that being said, let's do 4 on the floor. Got triangle, and we just add sounds. Really good stuff. Show you the screen right there, so you can kind of see the whole signal come together. Snare drums, and the thing is, you want to layer drums. So we're just layering drums together. Never be the same. And I want to make sure that I got the swing set to 50 on the MPC. And we're going to add some shakers right now. Add a little bit of a snap finger there. And we just keep adding layers. Just adding a little hi-hat there. This is the most essential part of this tutorial because there's so many layers, so many stuff going on there. And you know, this once again, this is the remake. It's not going to sound perfectly like it. But I'm going to try and get as close as I can with what I have. Add some more clap snares. And I want to make sure I don't leave that sound in there, because sometimes you can get some missed triggers by tapping the pads accidentally. Open hi-hat sample. And that's really good right there. So the next thing I want to do is I want to add a bass guitar sound. And this bass guitar is being sourced from the XB5080. Right there, as you can see, I got an XB5080 plug-in in there. Great sounding plug-in. And so by itself, and I think this is very important to understand, like by itself, like a lot of sounds sound really cheesy by themselves. And it's not until you hear them combined with other sounds to where they sound like they are good. And then also the mix in reference to the other sounds as well really kind of creates that flavor too. We want to make sure we're swung too, because the musical parts are swung. So I'm bringing this MPC swing back to 60. So let's put that in there. 3, 4. Let's do that one more time. 2, 3, 4, and. And once again, we got that XB5080 right there on that. Looks really good, sounds really good. So let's see what other sounds we got. There's like two mute guitars in there. So we're just gonna add a. That's also coming from Expand, so we're just gonna put that down there. That's a second guitar sound I'm going to add. That's also coming from the XB5080. And the interesting thing is that while the piano does the guitars are really simple. Hear that? So what I'm going to do is just add that sound in there. And I think it's going to come out pretty good. Here we go. Those strings are coming from Expand too, so we got basically this. Really simple chords, and inside that chord is just a G, a B, and an E. And the whole beat's in the key of E minor. And of course, if Rodney Drake is forever, or if he ever were to try and put on the actual remake of this beat himself, I'd definitely be watching that one because I want to hear what he thought. But in the meantime, I'm the one for this one. So with that being said, let's do it. So I'm just adding in strings to it, and then we're going to add the second string line. All right, so let's do it. So the next part is the secondary string part. That's another layer. So that's a secondary string, more like a Marcato string. I'm using another XB5080 plugin for that. And with that, we're going to add another layer. Let's hear it. 2, 3, 4, and. Y'all know how the song goes. But as you can see, we got all this musical event data right there. And we just basically remade a section of the song. Of course, there's other parts of the song, but it's just the basic right there. I like it. Yeah. Look, it almost looks like the dealio rolling with the NPC. He's got like the NPC. He's like up there. Look on the screen. Look on the screen over there. Yeah, so I think that was a really good song. Definitely one I've been waiting to do for a long time, and now's the time to do it. And question of the day: if you made it to this part of it, I want to ask you a question. I want you to leave your answer in the comment section below. So for a long period of time, or the past few years, I primarily did. I may try something recent, but I mainly focused on a lot of the older songs, like 90s, 80s. So if there's something recent that you'd like to see me remake, let me know in the comments below. I definitely want your feedback. I definitely plan to do a lot of more remakes this year and all that stuff. So if you like that type of content, you can let me know if you like this type of stuff by subscribing, first of all. So make sure you do that subscribe thing. Please do that. And then also let me know, what do you want to see that's more recent? I know I do a lot more old school stuff, and older stuff is cool, like 90s, 80s. Early 2000s, but if there's something recent you'd like to see me do a section of, that's cool. And I know a lot of people have been asking me for the MJ drum kit. That's going to be inside of this Wagyu drum kit that I'm building, so these sounds will be there. At the time of this video, the drum kit will not be out, but if you see this video after the drum kit has came out, make sure you hit the DeLeoT2K.com and check it if it's there. It's going to be my first drum kit. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm going to be using a lot of sounds. Going to be making a lot of sounds with the stuff I have here. And I think this will be really good. So with that being said, I want to thank everybody for watching this video. And it's been sponsored by Dem Chords Volume 2. Make sure you hit the like, comment, and subscribe, all the good stuff. I'm your host, Delio. You're watching DeLeoT2K. And I'm out of here. And before I go, touch. Let's go.
On the sound design legacy brought to you by DeLeoT2K.com. We now introduce to you Dem Chords Volume 2, a soul-filled loop pack containing 30 90s R&B chord progressions in the style of Teddy Riley, Babyface, and many others from the golden age of R&B. You can loop, chop, transpose, and sculpt these loops into your next placed platinum hit for today's demands on music production. Keep it old school or add some fresh paint with the MIDI files also included in this library. Last and not least, all loops are royalty-free with no catches. Dem Chords Volume 2 continues the legacy, bringing the past into the future. Purchase Dem Chords Volume 2 today and be inspired now. Use the discount code to receive your discount off the street price.